Hi, let's cook amazing pita bread. So here is our bread, our pita. For making this bread, you will need all-purpose white flour, salt, a little bit of sunflower seeds oil, or you can take olive oil, milk, and yeast. For each 100 grams of wheat, of white flour, you will need 65 grams or milliliters of milk. So this dough is 65% wet. Sift flour through your sift. If you want a little bit of bread, take 100 grams. If you want 2 portions, take 200 grams or more if you want. By the way, this container for flour really useful and handy. I like it. I like it very much. I ordered it through AliExpress, and I will put a link down below this video if you like it. I decided to take 200 grams of wheat flour, so now I need to add 130 milliliters of milk. Let's check. We need 130 milliliters of milk. Oh, super! Exactly how we need it. Let's now heat our milk a little bit. Let's heat our milk for just about 15 seconds, so it will be a little warm. Now let's add half of teaspoon or a little bit less of salt and mix everything together. Mix everything together, all dry ingredients, with yeast. Now let's make a hole in the center and put your milk inside ingredients. Now it's time to add a little bit of oil, which makes your dough much better. And now we need to mix our dough, everything together, and just do it with your hands like that.
While we squash our dough, we take some sunflower oil. We add just 1 drop of it in our bowl, and then we apply this oil at this bowl like this. And at the same time you have to squash your dough.
You have to mess this dough with your hands for about 10 minutes, and then your bread will be super tasty.
Now we need to stretch our drum on our dough. So we take our dough, ball of dough, we use our fingers to push like this, such a thing, and we do this thing, and again we turn it, push, combine, push, combine, and here we have our drum. So we stretch our dough into such a nice thing. After we did it, we just put it to our bowl.
And now we need to left our dough for 1 hour. For this time our dough will grow and feel much better. So we close our bowl and cover it with nice towel. So have a rest our dough. To fry our bread, we will need a cast iron pan with thick bottom, and we put small drop of oil in the center and just cover the surface. Do not add too many oil, just a little bit. So it's time to fry our bread. Let's turn on the heating and wait until our pan become warm. Heating temperature should be average, not too high, not too low, just in the middle. Add some flour to working space and put here our dough. Just roll your ball and the dough will come out. Now we have to divide gently our dough in for several pieces. From such amount of dough, we can easily make 4 or 5 pitas. By the way, this knife is really handy. I ordered it online from AliExpress. I will put the link down below. It's really handy and nice. Now we take small pieces and form a ball from it. Do not push really hard to your dough. Just gently take it and make a shape of a roll. So take a ball, put it in the center, gently push it like this, and then roll with rolling pin. And we have to create stretched bread. The size should be 0.5 centimeter or maybe even less. So when first side became golden, you can turn your bread to the other side. Bread start to grow and increase its volume. If your bread start to grow big in one part, you can push it like this to infiltrate hot air across all your bread. Gently do such movement. When your bread is ready, just put it to the plate, let it cool a little bit. If your bread doesn't grow or grow very slowly, just increase the temperature. Normally your bread starts to grow like this. And when you flip it over and make some movements, it starts to grow even bigger. So here is our bread, our pita. Pita become fluffy and really soft. So you can use it to make sandwiches, or you can just eat it with salad, vinaigrette if you like. So have a nice day and enjoy your meal. Subscribe to Russian Beauty channel.
This is so tender bread. It's just dissolving in your mouth. It's so so tasty, so fresh. It's like bread which you could buy in mountains from very old Caucasian people. Really beautiful. Truly homemade Russian bread. Thank you. Bon appetit.